Hello everybody, today we are going to discuss red herring. Now the first question that comes to everybody's mind who has never heard of this term is, what is red herring? So first let me tell you that herring is a kipper. Yes, K-I-P-P-E-R, kipper is a fish, but it's not of red color. It is a normal fish which is actually cut in the shape of a butterfly and then salted or brined and then smoked, and then it becomes of red color and it is pungent. It has a very bad smell. So why are we talking of that here? Now the reason is, actually, if I go to the origin, etymology of this this word, this phrase red herring, so it is what? This red herring was used to train the scent hounds earlier because it had a pungent smell or that very intense smell. So the hounds would be distracted by the smell of it and would leave the target. But slowly and gradually they would realize, they would understand that it is something for distraction, and that faint smell of the target, whether it is hair or something else, would be followed by those hounds and they would get to that. So there are different versions of this origin in this story, that some say no, it's not for, it was not for the hounds, it was for the horses, that to train the horses they would use the red herrings, and finally they would not be distracted by these red herrings. So ultimately the thing comes is that red herring is something for distraction. Yes, it is something that distracts. Now let me come to the main part of this red herring, the use, that where do we use it. So it is something that distracts or misleads from a relevant or some important question, and it may be say some fallacy, some what is fallacy? There comes the question that what is fallacy, and fallacy is wrong logic, it is wrong argument, some irrational argument. So it is actually some fallacy or some logical fallacy, I can say, or some literary device which distracts from a relevant or important question. Now it can be used intentionally as well as in mystery fiction. Of course, we notice such things, we find such things in mystery fiction. Suppose it's a novel by say A.C. Arthur Conan Doyle, and in that novel Sherlock Holmes is looking for some clue and after a murder, and what he finds is something written on a wall, and what is written there? ATPK, something like that. Now actually it has no relation with the murder or so, but yes, it that thing written on the wall distracts for some time from the main thing, from the main action. So that is actually red herring, which is used to distract. So as I said, it may be used intentionally, just as I said in mystery fiction, it is used intentionally to distract from the main course of action or to confuse the readers, and it is also used as a rhetorical strategy, especially in politics. We may see to divert the attention from some burning issue, some just trivial or some irrelevant or some unimportant or irrational thing is put in between. So people or the public's attention is distracted. So that too is red herring. Now if we talk of India at this time, so CAA protests were going on in India, and at Shine Bagh in Delhi the protesters were just picketing and protesting against it, and at that time we saw this incurring, or this insurgence, or this occurrence of corona, and the whole attention was diverted from CAA to corona. So now it was not intentional, of course, but yes, it's a kind of red herring, we can say, which happened automatically, and the whole attention, the attention of the whole public, the whole of India, diverted or distracted from that issue. So that is red herring. And this term was popularized by William Cobbett in 1807. So this is all about red herring. So I hope you now know what red herring actually is. So it is something to distract the attention. It may be a logical fallacy, it may be a literary device in novels and stories. It is of course used as a literary device to distract the attention of the reader. And how it originated, what is the etymology of this expression? So I told you it is actually used to train the scent hounds, or in some versions it was to train the horses which were used for hunting. So that is the origin, and actually there is no red herring per se. It is when it is smoked, it becomes red. So it is first treated in brine or salted, and when it is smoked, it becomes red. So that is how it becomes red herring, and this is the use. So I hope it's very much clear to you now. You might have understood the term and the use very clearly. So I'll come up with more such interesting facts and things for you, more such literary concepts and terms for you. So stay tuned, just be in touch. So till then, bye bye. Thank you very much.